Yikes, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you ready to go? All right, and you're good.
Welcome to tonight's game. We've got a matchup tonight. Highland Park Gold versus Flower Mound. Highland Park is coming off their first loss of the season to Jesuit last Friday. Quick turnaround. Had Saturday, Sunday off. Light Q-tips practice on Monday and back at it on Tuesday. So things that we'll be looking for tonight will be the physicality of Flower Mound, obviously with them being their only varsity team. You're going to have older boys, juniors, seniors, physically a little bit stronger than a lot of the freshmen, sophomores, and juniors here on the D2 team. But it should be an excellent matchup. Tonight's starters are going to be number 2, Andrew Gerstenhaber, number 6, Woods Harbison, number 14, Owen Smith, number 41, Finn Zelke, number 29, Luke Rudder, number 23, Spencer Woolery will be taking the face-offs. We've got number 11, Thompson Brainer. In the cage is 16, Mac Brooker. And we have number 38, Grady Gearing. Perfect evening for lacrosse here. 85 degrees, light wind out of the south, warm, a few clouds. Should be a great evening. Field's in good shape. Injuries tonight for Highland Park players that are out. We're going to have Corbin Gray is out. We're going to have Drake Steinke is out. We've got Ford is out with his extenuating back injury, and Hayes Hammock is out as well. Looks like we have Davis Buckeroyd, number 4, will be the second short stick defensive midi in. And on the wing will be John McHugh, LSM, freshman. So your wing players, Finn Zelke and John McHugh on the wings. You got Spencer Woolery taking the face as action gets underway. Woolery wins the clamp, moves it forward. It's a ground ball battle. Ball still on the ground. Spencer Woolery's still working on it. Ball is still down. Thompson Brainer with the ground ball. Moves it back to Luke Rudder. Into Mac Brooker. As Highland Park looks to set up their clear offensive midi. Benton Gordon in with the ball, moving up the right-hand side. Anthony, number 15, Anthony Dewhurst is in as well. And number 3, Miller Merritt checks in. So offensive unit, first team offensive middies of Benton Gordon, Miller Merritt, and Anthony Dewhurst. Here's Miller Merritt on the far side. Rolls back, working back to the middle, takes a shot, wide. Back up, Grady Gearing. It looks like Flower Mound has gone into a zone off of that missed shot. Let's see how Highland Park, Benton Gordon, And it's in. First goal of the evening belongs to number 9, Benton Gordon. So after that shot attempt, Flower Mound went back into a zone from their man-to-man defense. Highland Park moved it up the left-hand side. Nice step-down shot for Benton Gordon. Was able to trickle that one in. 1-0, 10:42 to go in the first quarter. Spencer Woolery to face again with Finn Zilke and John McHugh on the wings. Spencer's got the clamp. Goes to pull it. Ball down. Flower Mound wins the ground ball war. Owen Smith pressing out. John McHugh to pick up the ball. Highland Park looks like they're going to put pressure on Flower Mound. They're extending their defense all the way out to the end lines. As Flower Mound moves it around, there's Luke Rudder, 16 with a shot over the top, back up Flower Mound. Thompson Brainerd to take the ball. Forces them left. Pushes them out. So Thompson Brainerd's been playing very well this season, forcing a lot of his guys out and away from the goal. That's going to be a tough matchup to go at Flower Mound. We'll see if that's one they look to attack or look to move off of. There's Davis Buckroyd with the defense and a shot and goal by number 3 on Flower Mound. That is Bodie Kachan. He's an attackman, freshman. Their shot it just maybe looked like Mac didn't quite pick it up. Mac thought he had it, but it is 1-1, 9:27 to go in the first quarter. Spencer Woolery out to face off again with the same wing play, except for number 10, J.D. Pierce in the wing there, chasing the ball down. It gets pushed. Doesn't look like they're going to call that. Flower Mound up. Number 10 shoots it in. Second goal of the game for Flower Mound. That was Carter Klein, midfielder, sophomore. Their Highland Park is down 1-2, 9:09 left in the first quarter. John McHugh back out as the LSM. Spencer Woolery facing with Finn on the close wing. Face off. Spencer Woolery gets pushed off the ball on there. Won the face off, but got pushed off the ball. Brainer with the stick on it. Ground ball, Thompson Brainer. Over to Mack, safely back to his goalie. Benton Gordon. You'll notice his speed and his hustling in the midfield. He is one of the players we look to clear the ball. He's able to run through traffic, run through guys, run around guys. One man clear for us a lot of the times, and that's what you saw there. There's Anthony Dewhurst coming over to Miller Merritt. Full head of steam into the left. He's got an angle, low shot, save Flower Mound. Run out by Grady Gearing. Highland Park retains possession. Grady moves it over to Woods Harbison, number 6. Over to Andrew Gerstenhaber. Up to Benton Gordon. Over to Anthony Dewhurst. Back over to Miller Merritt. Looks like Miller's going to have a go. Pushing it down the left side. Ball down. Flower Mound got a stick on that pass there from Grady. Benton Gordon coming into the middle. Runs through a check. Over to Miller. Woods Harbison looks like he's going to ask for a screen from Anthony. They're going to do a big little here. There goes Woods. Still working it. Gets underneath. Ball down. And Flower Mound comes up with it. Up to number 22. Anthony Dewhurst gives chase. Highland Park is unsettled on defense, but looks to match up. Owen Smith out, putting in pressure. Luke Rudder out, pressuring away from the goal. Out pushes John McHugh. .35 seconds left on the shot clock. Ground ball down. Not retain possession. That's an over and back. Flower Mound grab the ball, step back over midfield just like basketball. Once you establish possession inside the box, you cannot cross midfield again. So Highland Park's ball. Andrew Gerstenhaber looking to set things up. That's Thomas Kaufman, number 21, in for the first time tonight with Miller Merritt and Benton Gordon. Grady Gearing back behind the goal. Pushes to the right side. Coming over to Miller. Look for him to get down the alley. He's a lefty. There it is. There's the jump shot and a goal. Got it right down in the goalie's 5-hole there. Miller with a good job taking his man up top. He's a lefty and was able to stop on a dime, push down that alley, and really nice jump shot there. Ties the game up 2-2, 5:51 to go in the game. Or excuse me, 5:51 to go in the quarter. We have got Hutch Brooker, number 13, with the long pole there on the wing, along with 41 Finn Zelke. Spencer Woolery with the face-off. Hutch is... That looks like that was just a little bit unlucky. Hutch Brooker came in right as the face-off guy, number 13, Aiden Harris, turned, and Hutch just got him a little bit high. That's going to be 1 minute on a cross check, and we're going to have our first timeout for the night.
We'll be back after this commercial break. I think it was probably on air. I'm like, are we staying as a commercial? Oh, yeah, it's all good. Yeah, at timeouts, if you just want to say, like, we'll be back. We'll be back, yeah.
We are back here, 5:42 to go in the first quarter. Highland Park down a man. We'll be playing 6-on-5. You've got John McHugh out there, Luke Rudder, Owen Smith, Thompson Brainer. There we go, ground ball down. Owen Smith with the ball. Works it back to Luke Rudder. Back to Mac. Now, this is a difficult clear. Again, we are down a man. So it looks like we're going to be able to run it over the top. Luke Rudder's going to have to get rid of the ball here. So he moves into the box. There's a ground ball down. There's a ground ball fight battle. Luke Rudder comes up with the ball. That's the way to stay with it. Was able to not complete the pass, but stayed with the ball and picked up the ground ball. Did a really good job with it. And Flower Mound is able to dislodge the stick. So that's playing without a stick, and the ball goes back to Flower Mound. Again, we are down a man, 6-5. And it looks like penalty is released. We are all even as Davis Buckroyd, number 4, enters the game as the second short stick D-Mitty. Here's Finn Zelke picking up the ball. 16 working to the left. Goes all the way through. Mack with a great save. Another shot. Rebound off the post. And it looks like this may get over. Oh. Thompson Brainer with almost a ground ball. Looks like he got tripped. Could have been a call there. No call. Ref says play on. And here we go. Flower Mound resets, looking to get into their offensive set. This is on Thompson Brainer. Ball down again. Thompson's really working them over. Luke Rudder's in there to help. Owen Smith now getting in the party. Ball is still loose. There's still a battle going on with it. And Owen Smith comes up, makes a nice pass up to Finn Zelke. Looks like we are pushing in transition here. Finn moves it down to Davis Buckroyd with the shot and is blocked. Owen Smith out here picking up the ball. Back and forth sequence here for Flower Mound and Highland Park. Both teams looking to score in transition. We have a referee timeout. They're subbing a player out. Number 2, in comes a new player, 41 on the D pole. Not sure what's going on there. Maybe mouth guard. Maybe equipment. Not sure what the referee stopped the play there for, but whatever it is, it's sorted out. Game's resuming. 2:42 left to go in the first quarter. Davis Buckroyd picking up 11, far from the goal. Here's Thompson Brainer. Should be a push in the back. That's exactly what it is. It was a push in the back. Highland Park's ball. There, the Flower Mound player was just on Thompson Brainer's back as Thompson was looking to pick up the ball and you just can't do that. So easy clear for Highland Park. Finn Zelke with the ball moves it over to Benton Gordon, 9. Finn autos off. Anthony Dewhurst on, 15. One more offensive midi to come, and that's Miller out of the box with the ball on the far side of the field. Down to Grady Gearing. Looks like Grady can go to work here if he wants. Pushes to the right. That's Gersten Haber, number 2 here. To Anthony Dewhurst, over to Miller. Looks like Benton Gordon. This is a good time for Benton. Let's see if he pushes. He does. Down the right side. Shot and a goal. Benton Gordon with the alley dodge and the bouncer, putting Highland Park up 3-2. Minute 25 left to go in the first quarter. Highland Park is offensively playing well, moving the ball unselfishly. They look to have an advantage on the midfield dodges. Both Benton Gordon is able to get by his guy a couple of times. We've had Miller Merritt come down on the alley dodge. So let's see if that's something that Highland Park looks to continue on. We got John Jordan, number 22, the short stick. No, excuse me. That is Yes, that is John Jordan. Number 22 there was playing short stick defensive midi on the wing on that one. He's going to auto off. On comes on for Jackson, number 20. We've got Thomas Kaufman, 21. And we've got Henry Leinart, number 25, coming in. There's a shot by number 24, Jackson. Nice left-handed dodge there into the middle. Was able to put one right over the goalie's shoulder. Highland Park opening up a little bit of a lead, 4-2. Offensively, the Coach Parks has to like what he sees here the first quarter. Only scoring 3 goals against Jesuit. The goals were hard to come by. The accuracy of the shots in this game are much better than they were against Jesuit. The shooting percentage is much higher. Spencer Rollery with the face-off win over to J.D. Pierce, who moves it up to Spencer Rollery, who's coming down. Over to Andrew Gerstenhaber, just can't hang on to the ball. Shot it just right before it got to his stick, but really good looking play by the Highland Park Scots. Here's Woods with the hard ride. There you go, with the check over the top, and that's going to be Highland Park ball. So good hard ride by Highland Park. Gets the ball back. Grady Gearing, we've got 23 seconds left in the game. Highland Park should be holding for the last shot. Let's see if they're recognized. They got 15 seconds. It's down to 13. It looks like it's going to be Woods going to go to work, operate. He looks at the clock. He's aware of it. There's Woods over the top, moves to the slide. Number 2, Andrew Gerstenhaber with a long 18-yard shot there as time was expiring and unable to get that one through. Highland Park Scots up 4-2 at the end of the first quarter, and we'll be back for the second quarter.
I'll just keep doing it. Thanks. Come on, there's a mic right here. You're welcome to. Come on. No. Elevate my stature in the community. Let's go. Here. Let's put these in front. There we go.
Michigan.
So they have to clock to get in the box. Here it's only 20 seconds to get it over the net. Ready?
Welcome back. We're going to start the second quarter momentarily. Highland Park Scots up 4-2. Story of that first quarter was the face-off. Spencer Woolery with 57% face-off percentage. So if he can continue to give Highland Park the ball, continue to give them possessions, continue to give them shots, then good things will come. Here's ground ball down, and Flower Mound with the ball. pushing over on the right side. Finn Zelke forces them out of bounds, but it looks like Flower Mound got a timeout right before they stepped out of bounds. So when we return, it'll be Flower Mound ball.
Tyler, I'm on a game right now. Yeah, what's up? Okay.
I was walking up thinking it feels a little more like late May than it does April 1st.
Lightning?
So it's about 75 ahead of the game, so it's dropping. But it's not.
Hey, Tyler, I really gotta go, dude. I'm in the middle of the game right now. He won't pick up, but he...
Welcome back. It's 11:44 left in the second quarter there. Just 15 seconds elapsed from the clock there before Flower Mound took their first time out of the half to preserve the possession. Thompson Brainer over there, number 11, will pick up the ball. Short stick Finn Zelke and short stick Davis Buckroyd in up top. Highland Park is going to continue their pressure. Looks like Owen Smith is down there. There's ball down. Owen Smith and Thompson Brainer able to get that ball loose. There was a hold on Flower Mound called. Highland Park ball. Mac Brooker bringing it up in the middle. Over the top, Finn Zelke over to Davis Buckroyd, who pushes it into the middle. He's got space into Miller Merritt on the left side there, decides to pull it out. Benton Gordon coming down with a full head of speed, shot and save. Andrew Gerstenhaber down there trying to pick up the loose ball in the middle, just unable to get a handle on it. Flower Mound pushing it up, successful clear. Little push there by Benton Gordon, extending his pressure, bumping him around. There it is. Ball is down. Thompson Brainer over there looking to pick it up, just unable to grab it there at the end line. Flower Mound will retain the possession. Highland Park really doing a good job pushing Flower Mound away from the goal, extending their defense out, putting a lot of pressure on the ball carrier there at Flower Mound. And you can see sort of the results there are loose balls, lots of sticks on passes. Oh, interception there, number 16, Mac Brooker with the save. Good save by Mac Brooker in the middle. There's a loose ball in the middle. Davis Buckroyd kicks the ball. Benton Gordon's got a lead on it, scoops through the ball, pushes forward. That should be a trip with possession. It is not. Miller Merritt unable to catch that low pass, and it'll go back to Flower Mound. There, Benton Gordon picked that ball up, and Flower Mound defender was stumbling, fell on his back feet. Could have easily been a trip with possession, flag down, 1 minute penalty. The referees decide that that was not the case. It was incidental contact there, and let the play go on. And the result of the play was mishandled, and Flower Mound was awarded the ball. Highland Park has got their ride set up. Flower Mound looking to advance the ball over the midfield. Ball is down, so each team has got offsides, Flower Mound. So Flower Mound had 7 offensive players there. In the high school rules with the 80-second shot clock, once you have possession of the ball, you have 20 seconds to clear the ball, which means take it from your defensive side over the midfield onto the offensive possession there. Flower Mound was just able to do that, getting it over the line with about 4 or 5 seconds remaining, but unable to capitalize. So Highland Park now sets up their offense for Jackson. Number 20 is in. Benton Gordon, number 9. And looks like Thomas Kaufman, number 21, is in as well. Shot by Miller Merritt, unable to get that ball in. Benton Gordon with the loose ball. Benton Gordon in there. Miller Merritt in there. Miller came up a little sore on the back. Number 2 is pushing it for Flower Mound. Tic-tac-toe, just not quite able to handle that. Thompson Brainer with the ball. There is a high stick there, and Highland Park will go up, man up at the end of this possession. But they are going to have a free play here. So Highland Park has got the ball. Shot, and it's a goal by Woods Harbison, number 6. So Woods scores the goal to go Highland Park up 5-2. Let's see if this penalty is waived off or if they are going to enforce the penalty here. We are waiting on the call on the referee. It looks like they are going to enforce the penalty. It was a cross-check by Flower Mound. It's a 1-minute penalty, so when you look out on the field, you will see Flower Mound does not have a player on this near side wing here. That's number 38. Grady Gearing on the wing here. He's the offensive player, and so we'll see if Spencer Woolery can win this face-off. If he can, Highland Park will have a possession. Finn Zelke shields his man, and it looks like they've got a hold on Flower Mound. Good job by Highland Park to win that face-off. Good wing play there by Finn Zelke, shielding off his man, allowing Spencer Woolery to come in and get that ball, and Flower Mound ends up trying to hold to get that ball back. That's going to be an over and back there. With that delay here, it's going to allow Highland Park to get their defensive players in the game. Again, Highland Park still up 6-5, so everyone will have a man except for one man will be a rover. He'll be in the middle as a floating. And looks like they elect to double team 74. Thompson Brainer just couldn't quite pick up that ground ball. So instead of having a floater, Highland Park has decided to play aggressive here. They're going to double team number 4 immediately on the whistle, and here it comes, rolling them back. Owen Smith gets his stick on the ball, tipped out, remains Flower Mound. In the corner, Owen Smith chasing Flower Mound up. That's J.D. Pierce, number 10, picking up the ball. We are all even. Finn Zelke moves over to take the midi coming out of the box. And we are 6-on-6, 43 seconds to go in the shot clock. 7:05 left in the quarter as Flower Mound sets up their offense. Luke Rudder pushing out again. J.D. Pierce out here, 35 yards from the goal. 16 rolling back. That's going to be a nice switch. All right, they're going to call playing the man and not the ball there. So J.D. Pierce and the Flower Mound player collided. They called that. They said that J.D. Pierce was not playing the ball, that he was playing the man. So it's a shot clock reset. That's 41. Finn Zelke gets the ball on the ground. It's a push in the back by Flower Mound. Finn's got the ball. He's pushing. We've got numbers. Highland Park's got numbers. Finn's coming into the middle. Ball is down in the middle. Loose ball scrum. Highland Park comes up. Big scrum there. The boys are starting to hit a little bit. Flower Mound, we talked about this before the game, a little bit older of a squad, probably has 15 to 20 pounds on each one of the Highland Park players, so they're trying to throw their weight around a little bit, trying to impose their will. Highland Park Scots holding up very, very well, giving it back just as well as they are getting it, and we'll be back after this commercial break.
You are in trouble, young man. Don't be calling plays that are clearly obvious. It wasn't a trip. Thank you, Jay. Chip caught the trip. Chip caught the trip.
Back to action here with Highland Park. Backboard coming down the right-hand side. Moving it through Miller Merritt. We've got a new goalie for number 77. Paul Moore is in the game. Going down the right side. Shot, save. Andrew Gerson with the back left, able to keep it in. That should have been, so the shot clock went off. It should have been a shot clock reset. We had a shot the goalie made a stop there, and we should have had a shot clock reset. It was not called for some reason, and Flower Mound takes the ball.
They clear it goes out.
But the Lacrosse gods even it out. Flower Mound able to throw the ball away. The wrong is righted. Highland Park back with the ball. Highland Park unable to clear. Grady Gearing pushed out there on the wing. Push called on 11 Thompson Grainer there. A little sloppy here with 4:40 to go left in the second quarter. A couple of calls. Either way. John McHugh, 12 out. Fenzelke guarding the ball. 27, William Henson in the game, as well as a short stick defensive midi. Here's Finn down low.
That's it. Stay with
He's
him.
able to recover, force the Flower Mound defender out wide. It looks like they want to continue to go at the short sticks here. Flower Mound now looking to initiate through X.
Hit him.
There's number 11. Pass goes through.
Yeah.
Stuff Luke Rutter was able to get pressure on that shot, was able to force that shot a little early. Mac Brooker picked the ball up very nicely with a good save. Owen Smith crosses midfield. Safely down to Miller Merritt. Successful clear for Highland Park. Good defensive stand. Highland Park getting their offensive personnel in. 15, Anthony Jupers, number 9. Shot wide. Into the middle. Andrew Gerson with a shot.
Good try.
Looks like Woods hard to Harbison wins the run out. Number 6, Woods Harbison with a really nice run out there on the far side. Highland Park
to move it around. So Grady Gearing was playing attack for a while. He's now coming out of the box in the middle. Anthony Dewhurst with a nice catch was able to put a shot on cage just wide. Here's Woods working on that far side. He's shifty. He's looking to get in. There's a nice little shot by Woods, just a low shot. We've got some lightning in the background. We're going to keep an eye out on it. Certainly can't tell how close it is. Woods Harbison on the far side. We switched mics there. We understand we had a little bit of a mic problem, but we got a spare mic in. So back in action we are. Flower Mound 2, Highland Park 5. 2 minutes left to go. Flower Mound looks to clear just over the top. Able to take it in. So through the first quarter, Flower Mound was looking to attack Highland Park through the wings from the top down. Here in the second quarter, they've spent much more time with X. Oh, there's Owen Smith with a good ground ball. Ball is down. It's a loose ball, 3-on-1. Owen Smith is down there. It's still loose. Big hit. Flower Mound goes down. And it looks like perhaps the ball has been awarded to Flower Mound. Minute 35 left to go. 5-2. Flower Mound ball. 75 seconds on the shot clock. So Flower Mound can take this almost the last shot of the quarter if they choose. Let's see if they continue to attack or if they hold. 3 comes in. Save Mac Rooker over the top. Highland Park called with a push there. Flower Mound retains possession. New shot clock, 80-second shot clock, minute 10. So again, Flower Mound can hold for the last second if they would like. There's a flag on the play. Highland Park has got 7 players on the field. We've got 7 defenders on the field, and there's a goal by number 9, Andrew Emmert, midfielder, sophomore. So 5-3, 53 seconds to go. That should have been a technical on Highland Park, so that flag should be waved off. J.D. Pierce, number 10, coming out to the wing. Spencer Woolery and Finn Zelke on the wings, so that flag is waved off. 5-3, Highland Park, 53 seconds, all even, 6v6, face-offs coming. Flower Mound with the win. Thompson Brainer out, putting on pressure. Thompson Brainer, Finn Zelke, and Owen Smith really putting the clamps down on that defender. He decided to go 1-on-3. Easy save for Mac. Loose ball on the far side. Knocked out by Flower Mound. Highland Park ball. Looking to clear. Should be a push in the back. There is the flag. It's getting a little chippy out here, as you can probably tell from home. Both teams starting to push on each other. We knew Flower Mound would come out and be physical. We talked about them being older, talked about them being heavier. They're down 3-5. A little frustration here. Highland Park is continue to push back, though, not backing down from the challenge. Flag is down, so Highland Park's got 2 choices here. They're up 6-5. It's a 1-minute penalty. If they decide to hold the ball, then they're going to receive the ball to start the third quarter for 38 seconds and be man up. So Whoever has the ball at the end of this quarter is going to start the ball in the third quarter. There won't be a face-off as it's man down. So Highland Park's moving it around. Looks like Highland Park retains possession, and they're just going to hold on to the ball here, just like we kind of talked about. And they took a shot with 1 second left. So what that means is there's a shot with 1 second left, so nobody's going to have possession of the ball. So we're going to start the third quarter with the face-off and not Highland Park with the ball. We'll be back at the end of the halftime intermission.
They canceled baseball, the HP baseball today.
Really? Because of the lightning?
Yep.
That's crazy. I'll walk with you. I gotta stretch my legs to get the
Just started over there? In downtown? It actually just got canceled like right before it started. No, but I mean the weather. Oh yeah. Apparently there's a lot of lightning. Hopefully it doesn't hit us. Yeah. Do you need to do anything with the mic that wasn't working? Oh no, I fixed it. It's fine.
Yeah.
It was
Just know that that's payback, right? It won't be on social media. It'll just be direct text message. I'm like, well, I'll go never.
Oh, really?
I just checked it 2 times.
Highway robbery.
That'll be a good one.
Let people know that.
You know, whenever we're ready.
I just checked on it and I see it, so I'm not sure what's wrong.
I'm working it.
Right. Is the stream gonna come back on?
It's been working for me. I just checked it twice.
Oh, these people are all
That's weird
binge
because
texting us.
I
saying it's
just
not
checked it twice. Could be lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I'm recording anyway, so.
Welcome back. Start the third quarter. We are man up. Spencer Woolery with the win. Finn Zelke with the ground ball over the midfield to Grady Gearing, 38's gone back to attack. Played both some attack and some midfield in the first half. Here's Woods moving it up top to Anthony Dewhurst, number 15. Anthony moving it to the right. Miller Merritt, ball is down. Benton Gordon getting there, continues to hustle for the ball. Owen Smith picks it up, moves it over midfield, pushes it into the middle. 1-2, tic-tac-toe, into the goal. That was a goal, but they're saying that Woods Harbison was in the crease there. Flower Mound throws it away. Highland Park ball. So we're not sure what happened there. Woods Harbison put it in the 5-hole. It hit the back of the net, bounced out. The referees looked at each other and called him in the crease. So back to action here. Benton Gordon moves it over to Thompson Brainer on the far side, moves it up to Miller Merritt. Successful clear. Thomas Kaufman, number 21, has entered the game. Up top on the near side here with just receiving the pass. Ben Gordon, Miller Merritt. We've got lightning out to our southeast, keeping an eye on it. We'll see if we're able to get the rest of this game in. It appears to be moving away, but you never know. Just a wide pass there. Miller unable to use that long wingspan to corral that one in. Flower Mound on the attack, moving into the middle. Owen Smith putting heavy pressure. Flower Mound subbing, getting their offensive package in. John McHugh pushing out. Good switch there by the Highland Park players. Good communication there. John McHugh was really pushing out there. Went for the steal. Owen Smith picks his man up. Turns him. Passes wide. Hutch Brooker, 13 in the game, wins the run out on the far side. Here's Thompson moving it up into the middle. Owen Smith, ground ball down. Flower Mound able to get that pass, get that ball. There is a flag down on the Highland Park Scots. Ball is down. So Highland Park on defense here. Flag down. Depending on what that call is, if Flower Mound scores, there may or may not be a man up. Finn Zelke gets the ball down, drives the man into the crease. Good defensive play by Finn there. Looks like we've got a penalty coming out. Looks to be on number 13, Hutch Brooker, with the push. 1 minute. Man down unit will be the three close D and Luke Rudder, Owen Smith, Thompson Brainer, John McHugh, the LSM 12, and Finn Zelke, the short stick defensive midi in the middle of the diamond there. He'll be responsible for the crease and the cutters, while the 4 long poles extend on the outside of the defense. Much like the number 5 on a dice, you've got the 4 outside players and the 1 in the inside with the short stick there. There, that cutter came up from X. Finn was dropped down, was able to tie him up. That shot goes over the top. Flower Mound retains possession. Thompson Brainer follows the player around, able to jar that ball loose. Flower Mound retains possession. About 13 seconds left in the penalty. There, if you can see the shot clock in the frame, it'll expire at 20 seconds. That's an over and back errant pass on Flower Mound. Highland Park ball. Highland Park's going to take their time here, getting their offensive possession, offensive players in. They are. So Flower Mound is, for the most part, staying on the outside, picking at the edges. Don't have a lot of downhill dodgers. But Highland Park with the ball. Miller on the left side. Moves it up. Cutter to Benton Gordon. Excellent pass. That was Grady Gearing with the really nice pass. There, Benton Gordon with a really nice cut down the middle. Grady Gearing put it right on him, right on the stick, and Benton Gordon able to convert his third goal of the game, I believe, for the hat trick there for Benton Gordon. So, really nice game for him. J.D. Pierce on the wing. Spencer with the clean win, pushes it down. Grady looks like he'll give it out to Woods Harbison, who's going to hold the ball as the offensive personnel comes onto the field. That's number 24, Jackson. Ball down. Flower Mound able to possess, looking to clear. Good ride by Highland Park. They've got about 7 seconds to cross the field, down to 6. Highland Park with a really good ride, and Grady Gearing with the ground ball. So excellent ride by Highland Park, looking to capitalize and push. Woods Harbison into the middle, bounce shot over the top. Grady with the run out, and they are going to award it to Flower Mound. Yeah, excellent ride by Highland Park. All three attackmen, including Woods Harbison there, with really good ride, giving the Highland Park players another offensive possession. Unfortunately, not able to capitalize. 6:07 left to go in the third quarter. Highland Park up 6-3. Finn Zelke pushing the ball out. Ball is down. Over and back. Good cause turnover there by number 41, Finn Zelke. Looks like he's going to stay on for an offensive possession here. Into the middle he goes. Benton Gordon, number 9 on the far side. Finn Zelke to auto off. Miller Merritt to take his spot in the front. Looks like he's ready to go. Anthony Dewhurst, number 15, with the ball on the far wing. Up to Miller. Look for Highland Park to settle this down a little bit. 50 seconds left in the possession. Right on cue, Benton Gordon goes into the middle. Takes a shot. Good stop by Flower Mound. We got a flag down. Looks like it is a slash. Number 11 does not like the call, does not want to leave the field, but the referee says, no, I'm not changing my call, and off you go. So after a bit of a discussion, number 11 on Flower Mound reluctantly leaves the field. As a senior midfielder, he doesn't have many games left, certainly does not want to spend any time in the box that he can. 5:14 to go, 80-second shot clock up, 1 minute man up opportunity for Highland Park. Anthony Dewhurst, Benton Gordon, and Miller Merritt, your offensive middies here for the set. You've got Andrew Gerstenhaber in the crease, moves back through to X. Benton Gordon on the high crease with the ball, shot, and just wide. Andrew Gerstenhaber with the chase out there. Highland Park's ball. Woods Harbison is going to bring the ball in. There's a discrepancy of whether the shot clock has been reset or not. They agree that it should be reset. Highland Park, 80-second shot. Woods Harbison with the shot just high over the top. Flower Mound with the run out. Good move there by Anthony Dewhurst. Went into the middle, drew a defender, and kicked it back there. Woods Harbison just a little over the top. Owen Smith out, picking up Flower Mound, putting pressure on him. Owen Smith's had a really nice game today. Applied a lot of pressure. Here is Thompson Brainer pushing and forcing Flower Mound out 45 yards from the goal. Highland Park's calling for a double team. We're going to get called for a slash there. Free play here for Flower Mound as they look to reset the ball. We're able to find the outlet for the pressure there. That's William Henson for Highland Park applying the pressure, 27. And Flower Mountain was trying to hit 74 there in the middle of the crease. Number 7, Stephen Head, our goalie for the second half, wisely was able to pick that play off. Man down here, Highland Park. It's going to be 1 minute. And it looks like J.D. Pierce, number 10, is going to be out along with John McHugh. So Highland Park is in their man down again, and where last time we had Finn Zelke in the middle, and Finn Zelke with a short stick is now in the top left wing. So a little bit of a different look for Highland Park on their man down. Defense changing up the looks. Here they rotate through and get their more traditional look in. Shot wide to the left. 48 seconds left on the shot clock, so 28 seconds left in the penalty here for Highland Park. Good play by J.D. Pierce there, getting a stick on the ball. The man at X was looking to feed over the top for a step-down shot, and J.D. Pierce with a really nice stick check there was able to get his stick on the ball. 6 seconds left in the penalty. You can hear them counting it down. Ball is down. Loose ball. J.D. Pierce up to John McHugh, who was not able to secure that ball. A lot of traffic there, just unable to get that ball and get it moving there before Flower Mound was able to recover. But we are all even, 6v6, lots of pressure. John McHugh there with the great cause turnover. Owen Smith with the ground ball over to Finn Zelke. Finn's pointing up at the lights. May have lost that a little bit in the lights. May have heard some footsteps there. Either way, Highland Park unable to capitalize on the really nice defensive play by John McHugh. Flower Mound will retain possession. 2:03 left to go in the third quarter. 6-3, your Highland Park Scots. There is a shot by number 16, Christian Herniak. He is a sophomore midfielder there. Was able to roll back into the middle and put a really nice shot past Stephen Head. Went to just low side, stick side low on a nice left-handed shot. Unfortunately, that turnover for Highland Park comes back to haunt them. It's 6-4. Your Highland Park Scots are up. 1:54 to go. Spencer Woolery to take the face. Wins the clamp. Ground ball war. Finn Zelke not able to corral that. Ball down by Highland Park. John McHugh in there causing havoc like he does. Flower Mound timeout. So Highland Park unable to capitalize there on that ground ball. Flower Mound ball will be back after this.
I just double checked it. I just clicked the refresh button and it seemed to.
See that over there to the right? There's another one
Expected
there.
to.
And then there's one in the front. Oh, so it should be
Yeah. And,
should be working.
I heard it was hailing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, my coworker just texted me going, yeah, there was hail like right outside my apartment. I was like, oh, jeez. I thought it was going to be 91 all day. Yeah, I know. I thought we were going to have like a nice day. Speed's still down. Still down? Really? Was ever asking, tell them to refresh their page to see if it works then.
jump in because I don't know what to say.
We are back 6-4. A minute 33 to go in the third quarter. Ball down. Stick is out. That should be playing without the stick. It is not. And Flower Mound retains possession. Owen Smith chasing, pushing, not letting the defender get top side. Stephen Head with a nice save there. Shot clock reset. Luke Rudder on the ball. Flower Mound ball at X. Pushes. Crease is in the middle. Players in the crease. They are calling a push on Highland Park. And Flower Mound retains possession. So what they said there is that the Highland Park player pushed the Flower Mound player into the crease, which is why he ended up they're colliding with the goalie, and so they're giving the ball back to Flower Mound. Pass through, it gets another stop by Stephen Head. Two really good stops by Stephen Head there. They were able to get that pass across field, able to find their attackman on the far side who was open there. And we got another stoppage of play here. A call against Highland Park. Not sure what the call was there. I didn't see anything, but I was looking at the other end of the field. And so Flower Mound gets the ball again. 36 seconds to go in the half. Again, we're not sure what the call is, but Highland Park ball. There's Thompson Brainer with the lift check. Thompson Brainer with the switch. Ball is down again. That should be Highland Park ball. It is. That's got to be the fourth or fifth caused turnover by Thompson Brainer. Absolutely just causing havoc on the defensive side of the ball. Had maybe one of his better games of the season. Looks fantastic. 19 seconds left. Benton Gordon with the full head of steam. Over to Anthony Dewhurst. He's got an angle. Back to Benton Gordon. To Gerstenhaber. No, I'm sorry. That was Grady Gearing who passed it over to Woods Harbison. Unable to connect there. Highland Park almost with a really nice play. Forcing Flower Mound to eat that ball. And we are at the end of the fourth quarter. Highland Park 6, Flower Mound 4. We'll be back after this.
Yeah, he just texted me saying it stopped working for him too. It's so weird.
I got a schedule too, don't you worry.
Said I just lost it at 8:09.
Yeah.
So it's got to be.
I'm not sure what's going on. I mean,
I think it's all this lightning and stuff. It's got to be, right?
here, I'm gonna send a backup live link to you guys. You guys keep me updated if it works. I really haven't experienced something like this before where it actually doesn't work. Usually I'm able to figure out the issue pretty fast, but I don't know, it might just be the light.
Trying to text me and was listening to the live stream, and I got this giant text of my commentating coming back. Oh my God, we got it.
They're loving it, I'm sure. So for stats wise, we are ahead on goals, shots on goal. Our percentage is going down.
All right, you ready to come back? Yep. All right, you're good.
We are back. Spencer Woolery with the face-off win. Finn Zilke with the ball over there to Grady Gearing. Finn autos off. Offensive. Grady Gearing with the beautiful left-handed dodge and puts it in the top right corner, putting Highland Park Scots up 7-4. Really nice early offense there by Grady Gearing. Highland Park had been very patient this entire third quarter. Really worked the ball around, looked at their offensive sets. Here to start the fourth quarter, they went early offense, one pass. Grady Gearing beat his man into the middle. Top shelf pass or top shelf shot. Let's see if the early offense, we'll see if that continues here for the Highland Park Scots. Number 19, Colton Brendel is going to come out to have his first face-off of the night. John McHugh on the wing on the near side. And John Jordan, the short stick defensive midi on the far side. So McHugh will pick up the ball. John Jordan stays in. Out goes Colton Brendel. And in comes Davis Buckroyd, number 4. The score is 7-4 Highland Park. The scoreboard says 6-5, but they'll get that corrected.
7-4.
Scoreboard is getting corrected here momentarily. Finn Zilke is in. It looks like we've got a penalty. It was a high check there. Davis Buckroyd, number 4, in the box. Highland Park is man up, or excuse me, Highland Park is man down. We've got a whistle blown. We're not sure what the stoppage is about. Well, Flower Mound had 7 players on the field, which should have been a flag, but it is not. They are going to award the ball back to Flower Mound. Finn is pushing very far out. I'm not sure if they're in a lock-off situation there with Highland Park. 16, step down, shot wide, back up is Stephen Head, wins out the foot race. Finn Zilke will take the ball on the end line. Owen Smith, 14 on the near side, and Thompson Brainer on the far side are his outlets. Over to Thompson Brainer. Look for Thompson to potentially just leg this over. That's exactly what he does. Highland Park was momentarily offsides. Wasn't sure if they were going to call it. They do catch it. And ball is awarded back to Flower Mound. There, we needed one of our midfielders to stay back there when Thompson Brainer stepped over the midfield. That wasn't the case. Refs are going to concur here. They may award the ball back. There is a conference. Let's see what they say. Blue ball, they are going to wave off that offsides, saying that Highland Park was not offsides. Grady Gearing's got the ball here on the near side. We are still man down. Number 4, Davis Buckroyd, you'll see him still sitting in the box. So look for Highland Park just to run this ball around, killing the penalty, waiting for 6-on-6 to come back in. Finn goes off. On comes Benton Gordon. So offensive unit in. Flower Mound's got 6 defenders. Highland Park's got 5 offensive players. So Flower Mound has a choice here. They can either sit back in kind of a quasi-zone with a floater and let this penalty escape or expire, or they can get aggressive. And it looks like they are content to let this penalty run off. So they're going to sit back in a zone. We are now even. Anthony Dewhurst just came on the field, so we are 6-on-6 now. So Highland Park will go to work. 50 seconds left. Ben Gordon wants a screen here. Andrew Gerstenhaber accepts it. Comes up to Grady Gearing, rolling back. Miller's open. Benton Gordon's got the ball. He's going to have a shot at it. Bounce shot stopped by the Flower Mound goalie. A nice stop there. Flower Mound pushes it up. Successful clear on the near side by 17. Looks cool. He will auto off. Benton Gordon will follow him off as well. Benton Gordon's going to get off. Let the defensive middies get back on. That's Finn Zelke coming on. Davis Buckroyd is back over here over the midfield line, number 4. He's ready to come on as well. If Miller Merritt can go, there goes Miller. And Davis gets on. So we were temporarily 5-on-6. Flower Mound didn't see it. Able to get our defensive package on. Good save by Stephen Head. Thompson forced that tough shot. Stephen Head with the deflection. Actually, it looks like they didn't award a deflection, and so no shot clock reset there. 38 seconds left in the shot clock. Davis Buckroyd out with the ball. Forcing them across. Bounce shot. And Stephen Head wins the... Well, they initially won it, gave it to Stephen Head, and then they changed. Shot coming in. Another miss. Okay, so what happened there is the refs initially awarded the ball to Highland Park and then changed their tune and awarded it back to Flower Mound. So the second referee came in and asked Highland Park if they would like a sub due to that confusion. Highland Park says no, we like our package. Game on, and there it is. Lefty sweeping dodge, shot just wide. Luke Rutter in the chase position there, able to put enough pressure on there to force that shot wide. We've got 9 seconds left in the shot clock. And Davis Buckroyd with a push in the back with 4 seconds left on the clock. That's going to be either a 30-second push or a 1-minute push with possession. Let's see if they give him the technical 30-second or the full 1 minute there. Waiting on the referee to give us a signal. Doesn't look like that's going to come, so we'll just have to keep an eye on it. Highland Park up 7-4, 8:28 left to go in the fourth quarter. Flower Mound ball, man up. Your standard set here for Highland Park with Finn Zelke, the short stick in the middle. Your pulls on the 4 outside corners. Loose ball and errant pass. Highland Park ball. 8:09 to go. Finn Zelke brings it in. Yeah, Flower Mound still continues to bounce around the outside. Miller with the ball. We've got 5 men on offense here. Again, Highland Park is going to look to run out this penalty. We have an open man at X if we want to take him. Looks like Andrew Gerson. No, that's Grady Gearing with the ball. He's going to just run that out. Miller Merritt's got it up there to Benton Gordon. We have probably close to 10 to 15 seconds left of this penalty. Benton Gordon coming into the middle. That's a moving screen on Highland Park. Ball is awarded back to Flower Mound. 7:25 to go in the game. Looks like Davis Buckroyd is set to come back in and does. He is on the defensive side of the ball there. Miller Merritt, number 3, is looking to get off the field. He's coming across. Davis back on the defensive side, picking up the man out of the box. It's a slip. Luke Rutter is chopping at the ball. Davis Buckroyd's working on the ground ball. Owen Smith with a good pickup there. Good team defense there by Highland Park. Owen Smith with a nice ground ball into Finn Zelke in the middle, who mishandles the ball. And the shot goes into Flower Mound. That's 7-5. Unfortunate turn of events for Highland Park there. The mishandle by Finn Zelke leads to a Flower Mound goal. 7-5, 6:39 to go in the game. Lightning all around in the distance. Don't think it's moving our way, certainly lighting up the sky and giving us a nice show, but don't think we're in any jeopardy here of having the game delayed at all. Spencer Woolery back in to take the face off here. Looks to have won the clamp. Wins it forward to himself. Pushing it over to Andrew Gerstenhaber just wide. And Flower Mound will retain possession here. About 6.5 minutes to go. 7-5. Close game here. Highland Park's had their chances. Flower Mound's obviously had their chances. Good clear there by number 16. He's a good-looking athlete for Flower Mound. That's Christian Hernock. He's a sophomore. He's a big boy. There's Thompson Brainer doing what he's been doing all game, which is causing turnovers and has the ground ball. He's been a one-man wrecking crew here for Highland Park. Little errant pass there. Just came out of the stick. A little wobbly there from Luke Rutter. He was looking to hit his midi in the middle. And the ball just didn't come out of the stick cleanly. Turnover for Highland Park. Thompson Brainer over there applying pressure. 74 throws the ball away. They are now saying that that was a shot and that they're going to award the ball back to Flower Mound. So, Flower Mound ball. Certainly the referees are doing the best they can out here, and a couple of calls haven't gone our way. But game is underway, 5:20. Good save by Stephen Head there. I'm not sure if they're going to reset the shot clock. Highland Park wins the run out. Either way, that was Owen Smith winning the run out on the far side. A couple of big checks there. That's number 16 again, making his presence felt. Bounce shot over the top. That's going to be Flower Mound ball. Flag is down now on 14 on Owen Smith. I don't think it was on the actual play. It may have been after. It may have been words after. Certainly Owen put a big hit on that shot, but I don't think the flag was on that shot. I think it was maybe extracurriculars afterwards. We're not sure. And we've got a timeout, Flower Mound here, 7-5, 4:56. We'll be back after this.
Had to have been conversation. It wasn't even moving.
Well, hey, Chip, was that on the hit on the shot on a late flag, or was that extracurriculars? Do you see the call? Is it 1 minute or 30 seconds? Do you know? Do you know if it's a minute or 30 seconds? I would guess it's a minute. See if the shot clock operator knows.
Also, the website should be working now again. I'm not sure what's going on.
Do you know how long that penalty is? Is that a minute or 30 seconds? Did they radio up here or anything? No. Okay.
They don't make us try to at least that's over the I know, we keep saying every time we get a punch, we're like, we're punching it.
Let me know whenever we're basically just when it comes down.
Looks like they picked it up a bit. Flower Mound.
Yeah, they're getting a little physical. We've had some turnovers.
Bakersfield, Shane Chapel, basically every
Some misplays.
Well,
You don't want to hear about it. I'm like, hey, there's
I'm
been a
learning
few
a lot,
questionable calls.
We are back there. That penalty was on Owen Smith. It was not on the check on the shot, but it was a little bit of commentary afterwards. The game's gotten a little bit chippy on both sides. I think the refs were just trying to calm everybody down there, sort of regain control of the game. So Highland Park will be down, we believe, for 1 minute. We are man down for 1 minute, we believe. It is 4:56 to go in the game, 7-5. Flower Mound working behind X. Up top, J.D. Pierce with a nice stick on the ball, and Flower Mound retains possession. 60 seconds on the shot clock, 40 seconds to go on the penalty. Highland Park is extending out, even in their man-down defense. You can see them extending out 15 to 18 yards. They're really under no threat of getting dodged on at this point. Feeling very confident about their defenders' ability to match up on the dodge with Flower Mound. So having no issue pressing out and getting hands or getting their stick on their hands. 55 seconds to go in the shot clock, which means 25 seconds has expired from the man down penalty. There's some type of conversation happening. There was a horn of some sort. It may have been inadvertent. And we are in a lightning delay, ladies and gentlemen. So we will be back after this on the lightning delay. Thank you.
Lauren, you are on tape saying, "Are you joking me?"
It's been lightning for an hour.
Everybody's like, "Oh, Lauren's sitting next to Josh."
All the other sensors went off.
I guess we're done. Okay, I guess
Go hide under a metal bleacher for a while.
Sorry for the inconvenience, everyone. It is lightning, and they have called off the game. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and yeah, keep up with Highland Park at Highland Park Lacrosse, and thank you. Just letting everyone know on stream what happened.
I ate it all.
I'll get the full.
I would totally do something, but I literally ate half of the that. I'm like,
Is that the game?
I guess so.
Did they call the game? Or is it just lightning delay? I mean, they're taking their bags. Surely they're, unless they think it's going to rain.
They might not call it.
You got some trash bags for all this or something? Because the sprinkles are coming.
I don't have anything with me.
You want to move it inside real quick? You want me to help you?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Open, right? Here, let me go inside there and you can put your hand in this back. We don't want that camera stuff to get away.
Oh, are we?
It's a 30-minute. We have to do a 30-minute delay because of the sensors. So I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out how to just get it inside without interrupting everything.
How can I get in there to help him pass stuff
Well,
through?
it's way. You
Do I
gotta
go down?
Come around and then come up the stairs.
Let me go through and then
I was
maybe
gonna
start
say,
handing me
I
stuff.
would help, but I don't want to hurt your foot. Here, I'll send him on. Whoa, there's a heavy cell approaching, and I'm like, we have to wait 30 minutes to like stop, so I don't even know that. I mean, it may be called. That's what I mean. It probably should have been.
Yeah, I'm gonna end stream and then just rebuild everything back in here.